type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Rosen and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16.
Switch it, come on, switch it. Hey, Delta. 33.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. He finds Kalen Ballage, his running back. It'll be a gain of 6, and it's a 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Rosen. And his throw is incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, and it's 3rd and 4. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am.
Pressure comes, and down goes Rosen. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. And they'll indeed go for it with Rosen. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. Here's Carson. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Buco team! Bandit! Alert! Bang out!
On 3rd down, it's Carson, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. The extra point now coming from Myers. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right?
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Jaron Reed able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Regular. Regular. Hey, wahoo! Let's go.
Fitzpatrick now. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Six guys. Check six guys. PPP. Yeah.
Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
But they got off the field on third down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, first down Seahawks. They'll run on first down. Carson. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Let's go double count right here. Double count.
Second and 7 at the 41.
From the 41, Wilson flush to his right. He'll try and run it. Able to get this to Gordon. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Check for it. Under crunch. Check.
On second down, it's Carson. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. And they're driving, but they come up on a third and short here. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
First and 10.
Check 26, check 26. No. Gun.
Who's that? Is that yours? Who's that?
On first down, Carson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
On second down now, it's Carson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
12. Hey, alert 3. Check 30.
On second down, it's Carson. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on third and goal?
Hey.
Penny will try to punch it in. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Check 50.
Hey, Charlie. There you go. Get down.
Fitzpatrick on first down. Complete. This is Albert Wilson. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Albert Wilson, 85 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now Rosen will lead them up here to go for 2. A play fake to Ballage. Now Rosen. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points. Now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super tough.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. A gain there of 21 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. That goes for a gain of 31. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Josh Gordon there to make the grab. And the Seahawks, they're able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was looking for Parker that time, and now it's second down.
15 yards to go.
Hey, color.
Defense, let's go.
Regular. Shoot. General West. Shoot. Regular.
Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Delano Hill. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
On 2nd down and 4, Wilson, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
X3, 218, chop it. Monday.
On play action, Rosen. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Strip that ball. Right there, 54.
Hey, zoom.
Throwing again. Fitzpatrick. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jakeem Grant, 51 yards. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will shave one more off this lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is taken at the 3. And he's going to be out of bounds here on the return at his own 2-yard line.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The third quarter has not been kind to them after they built that lead at intermission. They've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. On third down, Carson, and they're going to get the first down here across the... ...15-yard line.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Gain on the play. That's good for a Seahawks.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
What? 50.
55. Hey, eat. Hey, we got to get this stop here.
Hey, alert. Hey, alert.
Go.
Tempo, start.
Here's Wilson to throw. They'll roll him out right. And now he's going to use his legs. He's got a first down past the 30. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Penny, a first down carry. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Hey, 0.
What?
Spread left, spread left. Hey, easy, easy. Check.
This is Carson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5.
Extreme, 19, cut.
Switch.
Wilson now to throw on third down. Completes it to Dixon. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 43.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
19.
Now Wilson on first down. There goes a deep ball. End zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 43 yards. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
A gain of 6 there on first. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Fitzpatrick. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jakeem Grant, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will get him 1 closer. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Watch the slant.
Check. Go. 40. Cut.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter.
0-0. 4 down.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Gun.
Go now. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
We look for signal.
Check me out.
On third down, Wilson. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby